Jon Renau, where have you been? I'm going to present to you a brand new synthetic bob by Jon Renau today. We're going to take a look at Clementine coming up. Clementine is one of 3 new bob styles. I have it here today in Palm Springs Blonde. And this is more of the medium length style that's been released. You're going to find a little bit of a longer straight bob called Harper. And then also in this new release collection is Kyla, which is actually a little bit shorter than Clementine. So I thought it would be great to pull this right out of the box. Now remember, you can find all of these brand new Jon Renau styles at Wig Studio One. If you drop below the video and expand the description box, you'll find a direct product link where you can click on the link. It'll take you out to the site. You can see all of the colors and pricing. If you have any questions for us, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com. So let's get right into the unboxing. I have not even peeked under the hood. So part of the Smart Lace collection, and this one is, to me, it seems like it's going to be really similar to something like Cameron. Of course, Cameron is hand-tied, and Clementine is going to feature that Smart Lace front, full monofilament top. So there it is in the box, nicely packaged. In case you're wondering what I am wearing here, this is the Jon Renau's Evan in the color Moonlight 92, which is a part of their gorgeous grays collection. It's not rooted, and it's very dynamic of a gray. It's just beautiful. Wow, this is really a sleek, classic, beautiful bob, right? I noticed that it is maybe a touch shiny, and I think that's because it's regular synthetic. This is not heat friendly, guys. And it smells beautiful too. It's almost like they're using a new scent on their wigs. It has a powdery scent to it. Gorgeous. I like at the ends how they're a little bit razored at the ends, which gives it that modern cut. But this is definitely a classic bob. So let's check out the inside of the cap before I apply it. So here is the lace front. It does run temple to temple, although it does not extend back into the ear tab. There is a seam that adjoins the single monofilament top. Definitely nice fine knotting process there, giving you the illusion of scalp no matter how you want to part it against that monofilament. A closed velvet ear tab. Really long, sturdy stays there, and an extended felted nape with Velcro style adjusters. Lots of wefting on the sides and the back. All right, so let's try this on. I won't make any adjustments. I'll give you the assessment of the fit on this right away, and then we'll wake it up and play with it a bit. Oh my goodness, Clementine. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful, polished, mid-length bob style. Okay, so the fit. I didn't make any adjustments, and it feels like I have to make just a minor adjustment. And the fit is perfectly average. I know I want to take it off and make a small adjustment, but it's not an exaggerated adjustment. I certainly can get a secure fit for a petite average circumference. This should fit you anywhere between 21.5. I'm 21.25 inch circumference, and it fits me great, up to a 22.5. I have no way of measuring that for sure, but with the automatic adjusters built right into the cap, you should be able to get that size range out of this style. Okay, so after I shook it out a little bit, I tried to brush it through that weave part there. Sometimes it'll be necessary though to change up the part a little bit just to unweave that design in the parting area. There's about an 11.5 inch front piece here. And then overall, right around 12 to 13 inches overall. So I feel like this does want to flop in and crowd the face. This is true with all bobs like this. So you've got an 11.5 inch front there. It kind of hugs the head. So definitely it's going to come in and swoop over the eyes. So you're going to have to designate a parting space and then just use the heat from your hands to work that parting space and drain it away from the face if that is your desire. So the first thing I like to do is just to use the heat of my hands to build in a little contour at the front. This is always so helpful in beginning that training process, and then just repetitive movements away from the face. Now I am 6.5 inches from hairline to chin. So this length at about 13 inches is gonna look a little longer on me than it does most people because I'm short. I'm short everywhere, but my hairline to chin is only 6 to 6.5 inches. So you can kind of use that as a gauge for your own measurements of where this is gonna land on you. But for most people, it's gonna rest right at or above the collar. Let's get into some important facts about this style. So let's talk about the fiber. The fiber is silky, soft, and baby fine. So it just whispers on a breeze. It has a delicate, whispery movement to it. Also, what strikes me here is that it's just an average density. It's very light and soft and silky because of those fibers, but I think that there's quite a bit of fiber here. It is not a heavy density. It tends to have a lot of body to it. And again, that body is going to be worked by these fibers. So even though they're fine, they are still full of body. It's just fun to swing around. There's really no permatease at all on this style that I can sense. There may be just a small amount right there at the nape, and maybe just enough to cover wefting, but none of that soft, pillowy kind. It doesn't feel overwhelming on the head. Talk about this color, Palm Springs Blonde. It's ash on ash on ash. So a medium ash blonde with some pale like ash blonde, almost toned white looking highlighting, and then a dark ash blonde root. Now the rooting is probably going to look a little darker under the studio lights. I will give you a look at this in outdoor light as well. This color tends to be variable in terms of its rooting. I've seen some roots that are darker, some that are lighter. This one seems to be quite average for this color, so I don't think you'll be disappointed in this Palm Springs Blonde. This clementine is really fun to toss around. It has such beautiful, beautiful movement. My glasses fit nicely, neatly and securely between the ear and the ear tab. So let me just move this hair around for you a little bit. You can get a really good sense of the density, the fiber, the movement, and be inspired to style your wigs. Everybody have a great day. See you soon right back here at TAZS Wig Closet.